You know, we here on the Hustlenomics podcast, man, and we looking at a different vision of entrepreneurs, people out here really creating a whole different lane outside of real estate. And why not?
Introduce my dog, Dink Dawson.
What's up, baby?
You all right, baby?
Coach Dink.
What's the
Dink
word?
Dawson on this podcast, man.
Let's get it.
So how you been, man? Let's catch up a little bit. How you been?
Man, I've been good. How you been, man? Your birthday just passed.
Yes,
I know
sir.
that. You know what I'm saying? I know you
sir.
like really a rocket scientist and shit. You know, sometimes motherfuckers say, man, you smarter than a rocket scientist. You literally a rocket scientist with shit. So, what's
Some
up?
aspects, man. I'm just out here. I'm working on my doctoral degree. I'm getting ready to wrap up another year and a half. I'll be finished, man.
Salute.
What about you, man?
Oh, man, you know me. I'm down here in Texas right now. In Houston, my man flew me down here, man.
Okay.
We trying to put this little play down.
Business.
Shit, business for sure.
That's what we like to talk about.
Let's get to the business. You know, we might open up a brunch spot down here. You know, just take the wheel and Green Mile Grille. We about to collab. About to make this make sense. You hear me?
So starting off, let's get back, man. How did you come up with the concept of Green Mile Grille? Let some of the people know that, you know, might not know about it.
The Green Mile Grille really came from 6 Mile, right? But, you know, 7 Mile was the brick mile, and then Eminem made 8 Miles, so I'm like, wait. We got to have something that's going to stand out. We can't just say 6 Mile. So we turned it to the Green Mile, man. You know, we was doing a little rapping back in the days. Mixtape coming out, the Medicine Man. And stuff. You know, I was on BET, but, you know, that's a whole nother story.
Wait, you was on BET?
Yeah, I was on Rap City in the Basement, man. Like in 2000, and you should remember. You was on the football team then.
I wasn't on BET. You was on BET.
I was on BET. I'm saying you should remember around that time, though. Because, yeah, my
did,
ringtone.
Y'all
Yeah,
did.
for sure. Yeah.
All right, booling, man. That's what's up. What's up? So now you doing food. How you get into food? You used to always cook back in the day. So, you know, what's the tail and the twine in that?
Oh, well, it really was. God smacked me upside my head and say, listen, dumbass, you can keep going back to prison or you can do the food. I gave you the skill. I've been implemented in you. You got it already, so just use it. It's versatile. Food is like a universal language, man. You know, you serenade, you celebrate, you cry, you mourn, you laugh with food. Everything is food. So with that being said, I was sitting back in the joint back in like 2012, 13. And I'm like, man, I got to make sure I do something when I get out of here that don't bring me back to prison. So that's what God told me. He's like, man, I just told you, man. I gave you the game. So if you give a guy the game, like I told you, when your ass, we going on 2. You used to always mess up at first, but shit, you took us all the way to Florida, man. We was national champions.
Yeah. So let's talk about it, man. Cooking, it didn't just start in, you know, back in the day where you found your recognition. It started for us. You used to cook for us. It wasn't no ties to that, or you had a passion for it.
Oh no,
you always had a passion for cooking, essentially, though.
For sure, but you know, I was cooking some other shit too. But yeah, that was the flip side, though. No, cause you know, like I said, I grew up in the kitchen with my grandmas and my moms.
There we go.
You know, my mama one time, I remember when I first cooked my first meal, I was 6 years old. I was hungry. My mama had just worked 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? She came home. She was tired. And I told her I was hungry. She was like, boy, you better go in there and cook something to eat. I fried some chicken. I made some Kraft macaroni and cheese. I opened up a can of corn. That was the meal.
Oh, yeah. That's what's up.
I've been burning ever since. You hear me?
So I got to ask you, man, what's your favorite dish to cook?
Man,
That
I'm
might
a
be
mood
hard.
cook. It's hard because everybody asks me this question. I'm a mood cook, though. So if I'm in, like, it all depends on what mood, like, what season, you know, like, I'm down here in hot-ass Houston, so I don't even mind just jumping on the grill. We was trying to find some lamb chops, but that lamb chop led to something else, so we just did the oxtails. So, and you know I love seafood, so I'm a seafood guy. So I love seafood, any kind of seafood dish. You can put any kind of seafood around me, and I make a dish out of it. But it's really just the soul food, you know, the stuff that my grandma and them taught me, the dress. And I if it's a soul food meal, I make that, you know.
Yeah,
I'm pouring all of it into that.
That's what's up. You play with any other concepts for the people that's out there, chef, man? You know this your lane, so a lot of people, they think they own chefs. So, you know what I'm saying? What kind of different dishes that you think you can come up with? If you know,
No,
if
because
your name was a staple on something, what would be your staple?
Me. It's gonna be me
It's gonna
because
be good.
if I decide to do it, then I'm gonna make sure I put my 110 in it. You feel me? It's like the fourth quarter. You know what it is. Who got something left?
Right.
You feel me? So we gonna do it. I mean, I'm so kind of like thank God. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this not aggressively or arrogantly. Like I'm really versatile. I can bake, broil, fricassee, fry. You know what I'm saying? I can grill. I can saute, I can do whatever. And whenever the time comes for it, you know, I do a lot of catering, so sometimes I just have to do stuff outside the box. I did a German meal.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? I did a German meal, man. You know, shout out to Cold Water Kitchen, the documentary, and the guys that was shooting the Cold Water Kitchen documentary. Shout out to my guy Mark and Brian, you know. And I did some, it was Lithuanian. He from Lithuania, so I did some dishes that was from his town. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff that he growed up eating. I didn't make it like his people made it because I'm always gonna put my spin on it. But I did it. You know what I'm saying? And he gave me approval. You know what I'm saying? So
That stamp, no, that's what's up, man. Because down here, man, I went to this restaurant. They had Asian fusion, and so like a lot of the food was mixed with like soul food,
Right.
But it was still Asian,
For sure.
So it was a wicked twist, but it was good, you know. So I like to hear those new concepts, man. You might be able to come up with something, man. We might can have $1 billion idea right here, man.
Man,
the
I'm
start
telling
of
you,
it.
It's the start, and it's crazy because I was reading up on Wolfgang Puck, and Wolfgang Puck started the fusion cooking. You know what I'm saying? So he took a culture, one culture, and fused it, you know, fusion cooking. So he took two different cultures, fused it together, and he started cooking that. Y'all probably know him from TV, like all that Food Network and stuff. Yeah, dog dope though. And I read his story and it inspired me. So yeah, you know, I'm putting salt on everything. Like people ask me what kind of restaurant I got, the Green Mile Grille. It's urban soul. So I take lamb chops, lobster tails, barbecue, and I make it. You know, it's soulful because it's coming from my heart, and I make it urbanized. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
You know what the people like. People be coming with some recommendations and stuff, and you cook it up, or
Man, you can throw anything at me. You can blind box me. You can blind box me right now, and give me 30 minutes to put it together. If I can cook it in 30 minutes, then I'm gonna put it together for you in 30 minutes, and it's gonna be, I hope, nice.
I mean, a lot of people like it, man. I asked the person. It was literally I spoke you up Sunday. I met somebody. They knew you from Instagram. I'm like, how you know my coach? They like, yeah, I got some of his food. I don't know him, but I got some of his food. So it gotta be good, man. You got some traction up there for sure, man. I love it.
Man, I got some feet, man. They got a little wheels to it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really gonna be coming up June 1st through the 3rd.
What you got for him?
I'm gonna be in New York at the James Beard House. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know about cooking, but that's like one of the biggest stages to cook on, the James Beard. You know, we won the James Beard Award last year, 2023, in Chicago. So, yeah, man, I've been grinding. I'm grinding. You
New
know,
audience, you think about getting it. I see you here in Houston. You think about a new sector, you know, coming down here, expanding the brand.
man, that's what we talk. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
You know, we literally thinking about open up a brunch spot down here. Yeah.
So
Take the wheel and Green Mile Grille. We gonna make this
a little
pop.
collab. No, that's what's up. We need partners to scale. So definitely, I guess, you know, you started off. You had a food truck. You had different restaurants. So you want to talk about the business, the operation side for some people too.
Yeah, we can. Right now we relocated. New brick and mortar. We on Gratiot and Lyndhurst in Detroit on the east side, 48205. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what that is. If y'all know what that is, if you know, you know.
For sure.
Yeah. So yeah, we got the food truck. We be moving around. Green Mile Grille on wheels. You know.
So you got you essentially you mobile, but then also you got a storefront. So
We definitely got a storefront. It ain't ready yet. It probably gonna be ready the end of maybe August or something, like late summer, going into the next season. So, yeah, we definitely gonna be on top. And I'm putting that chili in there.
Okay.
And that beef stew.
yeah, that's
you
what I
know
was about to
I'm
ask you about that stew, man. I make some for me before we leave. It's getting hot, but we might got to put some in the works,
saying?
man.
Put it in the freezer for you. I'll
Yeah.
put something together for sure. You
You used
know,
to, what's the story behind that? Tell the people, man.
the beef stew.
Yeah, what's
Man.
the story behind that?
We was winners. You know what I'm saying? So we was playing football in Michigan late winters. But we grind all summer, and I used to be like, y'all talking about it's hot, what y'all gonna say when it's cold? So when we got there advancing later in the year, October-ish, you know what I'm saying, all the way up to Thanksgiving, because we played on Thanksgiving and then we played Nationals in Florida. So what we did was, me and the coaches, we decided to, damn, RP, Kev.
I know, right? I was thinking the same thing, man. Touchy.
Man, so we decided to make some beef stew for the guys. You know what I'm saying, for the kids. While we out there practicing, you know, by the time practice over, we eat the beef stew. The beef
Kept
stew
us
was
warm,
dope.
man. Kept us warm. It was warm, good, filling, rejuvenating, and we won it. I mean, you might have put something in there. Oh,
sure.
shoot. There we go. Look at this.
Yeah, take the wheel.
Take the wheel. Here we live in Houston, man. What you got there? You gonna explain something? That's the real. Y'all got to take the wheel. It's a real wheel.
It's a real wheel.
So you spin it around, you get whatever sampler you want. Actually, we have a couple more samplers, but this is what we prefer for you, okay?
Okay.
So
okay.
we got our mac and gouda bites. We got our lemon pepper wings. That's a big one.
Show the people in the camera. Show the people in the camera. Just
All right,
around.
okay.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Our famous shrimp, our fried okra. We got our sweet chili wings, as well as our Gouda bites. And then we got something special for you. You can show them what we got for you.
Oh yeah, what we got?
With the wheel going.
Man.
So we got our famous fish and shrimp here. That's our catfish, two
Man, that
pieces of
catfish
our
look
fried
good,
shrimp,
mother.
our rice and gravy, homemade everything. As well as our macaroni and cheese, and that's thanks to Chef Dink right here. Man.
What up,
We
dope?
got that
Oh yeah,
every
that's
day,
that
all day
hometown
long.
special.
Thank y'all, enjoy.
Oh, yeah, appreciate you.
Man, shout out to Take the Wheel.
Shout
man.
out to Take the
We
Wheel,
got a
man.
Ferris wheel with food on this one.
I wasn't
That's
expecting.
dope.
I was like, what's the concept with the wheel and all? But it makes
Yeah.
sense now. Taking the
dope.
whole wheel, y'all.
That's dope.
You and your partner, man, with these
That's
little
dope.
names and catchy things, they really be making sense, man. When you see it, how's it? It's that okra.
Man, that's a fried okra, boy.
It's hot. I see it steaming, man.
But you gotta eat it like this, though.
Yeah, that's the best part, man. I definitely want to circle back, man. I seen you down there for the I was about to say Super Bowl, but for the draft, how was that?
Oh, it was cool. You know, draft downtown, man. It was cool, man. You know, draft downtown. It was busting.
New
It was a
scenery.
good look. I got some good connects. You know what I'm saying?
Seen there was a lot of business people down there as well, so
Man.
you know, a lot of people from all over.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely, man. Anything else you got up on the horizon? Anything you want to tell the people? This food smoking hot, man. I
Yeah.
want to eat it while it's hot.
For sure. Just be ready.
Okay, new
It's
concepts.
good.
You expanding though. I definitely appreciate you coming to Houston, man. We looking forward to you know, franchising, not expanding upon Detroit, man, and scaling everything, man. So I'm looking forward to what you got going on.
It's all good. You know what it is. Big Six.
Oh yeah, and we out of here on the Hustlenomics podcast. We'll talk to y'all for sure.
Oh, you ain't broke bread with me, then I need to come see you.